Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Kingdom of Ireland playthrough. And look at this, we're over in the Black Sea. We have 1, 2, 3 pieces of island in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Now this one I know how we got, however these two, no ideas. Of course, some form of succession has taken place or some war, and we have gained these 2 pieces of island as well. The joys of 867, however, let's go back on over to mainland Ireland. We probably have some wars to partake in this episode because I want to bring Wales underneath our wing. We can't declare the war right now, but I want to bring them into the Kingdom of Ireland so that we can form a custom empire. I don't think it's possible to form Britannia in this lifetime, just because we did already use the Holy War for Kingdom against England, and we don't have a kingdom claim against them. So that would take many wars, as well as waiting for truces. So I think that's out of our reach. However, we can form Anglo-Ireland as an empire, which I think I'm going for this episode. First of all, we need to do some realm management. We do hold one too many holdings. So which holdings do we control? Of course, we do have Dublin. We want to keep Dublin. Lancaster's a nice one as well. We own this stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we might give away one of these. We could also give away Lancaster, to be fair. At least these ones are all grouped together. These ones are kind of close to Dublin. However, this one's across the sea, so this one might be hard to defend. So in fact, let's go ahead and give Lancaster. Let's see, what's succession looking like? All of my... yes. My granddaughter, my grandson, my granddaughter, my daughter, my son and knight. Everyone's taking their fair share of land. Who is Lancaster going to? And I think we'll go ahead and give it to them. I forget what the banner looks like. Earldom of Lancashire? It might be that one, right? Yeah, it's this one, the Earldom of Lancashire. That's going to my grandson and knight. So what I might do is actually go ahead and give that to him earlier. Although... granddaughter, grandson, granddaughter, my daughter, she's already married off and got land though. I might go ahead and give it to my son first. Let's go, he is a witch as well. So what I'm going to do is grant him a title, and we're going to give him Lancashire now. He can get some experience and have some land of his own. There we go. So let's go ahead and grant him the title. He is now landed, which is nice to see. We'll see what kind of stories occur for him. We also have some stuff. We can negotiate an alliance with Constantine. Let's do that. Of course, we want to be on the good side of our son. We can also change his contract. Now, right now, he's not going to give us any taxes because of the control. However, in future... why can't I click on this? That's weird. I can't click on any of this. That is interesting. Let's leave that for now then. Maybe there's a reason behind that. I'm not too sure. But we are within our domain limit again, so that's good. Are we increasing control in Dublin? We are. And the faith in culture is also correct, which is nice to see. What about over here? No, this is the faith and culture is both wrong. So let's focus on Oriel first. What I want to do here... let's go ahead and convert faith to Irish Orthodox. And what I'm also going to do is go ahead and promote culture. And hopefully we can get some things sorted out over there. We're also bringing our armies north. We want to disband them. So let's go ahead and do that as soon as we can, really. Greetings, my impressive liege. I'm honoured by your request and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news! So we are now allies with Constantine, who is of course my son. And we did just go ahead and ransom some people off. Do we have any other prisoners to ransom? Not you. And not you. Ah, I remember we're keeping you guys for my torturing sessions. Right, let's go ahead and march north. And my son has joined us in a scheme to convert another family member to witchcraft, which is good. We will disband these armies as well, because our gold is going down. Now it's going upwards. That's what we like to see. We have a dangerous faction. He wants the Kingdom of Ireland. Well, sir, I can tell you now, you're not having it. What else? We could host a feast. I think now that we have Dublin back, I do actually want to host a feast to celebrate and to hopefully bring all of my vassals closer together in a troubling time. So let's go ahead and host a modest feast. That is going to cost us 200 gold. Wow. That's going to empty the Bank of Ireland. However, who doesn't love a good feast every now and then? So let's go ahead and unpause the game and let things unravel. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The moon is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. If we go down here as well, we can see who turned up to the feast. Declined? Oh, who declines free food? Maybe I should question their sanity. No one should ever decline free food. Plenty of our vassals, though, are attending, which is nice to see. You always love to see that. What I may also do after the feast is go through my vassals and see if any of them want to convert to Irish Orthodox. I think that would be beneficial to us. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal, Countess Irene, goes on and on about tome collections. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I am not boring you, my lord? Now, because we are sadistic, you making a fool of yourself could never bore me. Oh dear, she's not going to like that. But we gain prestige, and we lose stress because we're sadistic, and every unsympathetic guest gains opinion of us. Yeah, I love you making a fool of yourself. Keep going ahead, Irene. Be my guest. Oh, this guy's not very nice, is he? What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one, thanks to the presence of Duchess Cunegunda. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with her. What a good evening! So we grow closer to forming a friendship with our vassal here. Is she a drunk? She is. And she gained some opinion of us. There we go. What more do you need other than a drunk friend? And we've also gained a learning perk. We can't spend it, though, because we already have all of the learning perks. Right. Now would be a good time, maybe, to convert to intrigue. No, we still can't convert. It hasn't been long enough, has it? We're just going to have to dismiss that. Unfortunately, we can't spend this perk. And look at that! My granddaughter has in fact converted to witchcraft. Again, I'm going to save you the time of reading this out because we've read it out many times. We will go ahead and finally show her our true selves. She learns of our witch secret, but she gains 20 opinion of us. And of course, she is now a witch as well. So we know each other's secrets. What we need to do is find someone else to convert to witchcraft. Now, have we already converted you? Looks like we have. Okay, let's go further down the family tree. We already tried this one. Have we converted you to witchcraft? We have not. Welcome. You're going to convert soon enough. I can assure you that. Right, powerful vassals expect council positions. Can we change this now? We can, okay. We will use that hook. And hopefully when he improves his control situation, things will be looking good. And I just realise, aren't these tribal holdings? They are... we really need 500 gold to feudalise them. Maybe I should give these lands to someone else, and then it's up to them to feudalise them. However, we are earning gold, so maybe we should save up to 500 gold and do that ourselves. So let's go ahead and unpause. We have a feast to get back to. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Elena to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time, so we gained some prestige, and every guest has gained 20 opinion of us for 10 years. That's always nice to see. We can go on a pilgrimage. Let's not do that, because we don't have gold, and we're going to save up to feudalise these two holdings. What I'm going to do now is let's go ahead, and anyone who isn't Irish Orthodox, we're going to ask them to convert. Let's see. Demand conversion. There's a lot of stuff going on here, isn't there? There is. Let's go ahead and demand conversion. They will accept, which is good. What about you, sir? You are Irish Insularist. Will you convert to the Great Irish Orthodoxy? Let's go ahead and see. You are Irish Orthodox. That's nice to see. As are you. As are you. I think this is the fastest way to go about this. But really, we want all of Ireland to be under Irish Orthodox law. So we do want everyone to convert with us. And I think that will also make succession a bit more predictable as well. Let's go ahead and demand conversion here. And I think that should also help some of these opinions of people that maybe don't like me a little bit. So it looks like all of our vassals are actually, other than 2 or 3 of them, are already Irish Orthodox, which is good to see. Greetings, my liege. I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long winding path it is from the darkness into the light. Perhaps if you promise to support me in whatever way I need, the journey would be an easier one. Oh dear. You don't really have any good stats. If I give him a hook, he's going to become on my council. However, I think I'm going to accept, for the good of Irish Orthodox everywhere, we do need everyone to see the truth and see the light. Greetings, my sensible liege. I have decided to follow you into the light and convert to Irish Orthodox. Blessed be God. There we go. As is my other vassal as well. So at least 2 of them joined peacefully. Let's go ahead and look at religion. Irish Orthodox is actually doing very well. It's looking a lot less messy compared to a few weeks ago. Of course, we still do have Irish insularists here, as well as mixed in up here. We still do have a few Orthodox counties, but they're converting. And we do have Catholic down here as well. Actually, we also have Insular. Insular is still alive. It's surviving. But I'm proud to say Irish Orthodox is actually the dominant religion in the British Isles now. What about up here? It's a mixture of Irish Orthodox, Irish Insularist, and Catholic. Interesting stuff, isn't it? And we still do have some Asatru up here, which we need to deal with. But nevertheless, we will do that in future. What about culture? Culture is still a very mixture of things. Anglo-Irish is the dominant culture over here, and Irish, that's acceptable. I don't mind this too much. And the Danelanders are also slowly dwindling in numbers as well, which is always good. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. So I'm going to lose East Anglia. Okay, that's not a big deal. That's part of England. We can take that back. Let's go ahead and unpause. The faction to instill the ban on the Irish throne has disbanded. That's nice. So it looks like the feast did its job, and the Liberty faction has also disbanded as well. So actually, the feast was very lucky. Oh no, the lucky Irish coin was destroyed. That was our first ever artifact. Oh no. What's happening? All of our artifacts are going. Well, we've got 40 years left on this. We don't have any of this. We have some armor. That's got 40 years. Do we have any weapons? We do. Okay, which weapon do we want to save? This gives prowess and enemy fatal casualties. Okay, we're going to equip this one. Eganact Rifle and Sword. That is actually a sword from our dynasty as well. So we're going to save this. Luckily, that still has 47 years. And then as for our trinkets, we do have the Bloodlust for Ireland. Prestige and Tyranny loss. We can't repair it now because we're missing 1 gold. So what I'm going to do is let's unpause a little bit, and I will repair the artifact. I know we're supposed to be saving gold here to feudalize some counties, but we do need to keep on top of our artifacts as well. So let's go ahead and repair this. And that should last for another 60 years at least, so that's all good. A new Liberty faction has been founded against us. That's not so nice. And my cousin here, a vassal and knight, has also showed up in court. My cousin, Joel Cukake, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished knight, what a role model, what a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. He is the new lord of the Earldom of Oriel. We could dump off the fact that it's tribal on him. Let's see. You are honest, which is good. You're impatient. Not so good. And you are stubborn. So maybe I don't actually want to make him a vassal. And to give him one of my current, because we hold Oriel, I would be giving him lands which belong to my sons, my daughters, and my grandchildren, which I don't think is good. So I think I will actually just go ahead and speak well of him. He's going to be disappointed, but he's already my vassal. He already has land. Stop being greedy. You don't need any more land. Yeah, I just realised he was already my vassal. Right. Do Wales have an alliance? They do, but it's not a very big one. We are in January, so now is a good time to go to war because spring is upon us. Wait, do we not have a... I thought we had a claim on the Kingdom of Wales. It appears we don't anymore. Oh. That's interesting. Denmark, West Francia. West Francia could be interesting. What's this then? We can do a holy war for Duchy, maybe. We could do 2 holy wars and take over Wales. That could be an option. They are Irish insularists, so I don't think England can join them because they're Catholic. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to take Wales in 2 wars. It's better than taking England, because if we attack England, we're going to have to do a holy war for Duchy. And as we know, England has many duchies here, and I think that's just going to take too long. So what I'm going to have to do is actually do the war for Wales. So let's go ahead and declare the war. Our men-at-arms are looking replenished. So let's go ahead and take Gwynedd first, because it's their capital, and I imagine they've invested the most money there. Irish insularist rulers may join the war, which is luckily not many of them anymore. So let's go ahead and declare the war. Luckily we have just enough piety there, and we can call on our house member. Let's go ahead and call him into the war, and we can also call the Byzantines into the... 17,000 men! Wow. Luckily, we don't need them right now. However, if we want to... West Francia, maybe? Oh, it's looking quite splintered. Who knows? Maybe the Byzantines could help us. How ambitious are we? We'll have to see. What I'm also going to do... And no, we're keeping this because we still own this, don't we? Right. Let's go ahead and raise the banners. I'm going to go ahead and move this rally point down in to Lancashire. That looks like a good place to raise the men. What we can also do, don't forget, is... wrong menu. We do have the Holy Order that we can raise. We can use them in a holy war for free. So we're also going to be bringing these men down as well. So let's march them downwards. And I will actually go ahead and give them the right commander this time as well. Last time we didn't do that, did we? Right, let's unpause. We're back in war, this time with Wales, to bring them back under the control of the Irish, because we want to form an empire. To the sensible High King Thurso of Ireland, of course I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of East Seax. Excellent. Welcome. I will remember this point. And what's this? To the impressive High King Thurso of Ireland, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor Maximus, and I must say that I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I would one day be proud to call my friend. The Kingdom of Bulgaria. Wow. My son and heir is actually doing a very good job as my Chancellor. Your silver tongue is shining today, Maximus. Keep it up. If you keep earning me allies, I think you have a very bright future ahead of you. Who doesn't have a bright future, though, as the Bank of Ireland, because we're already in debt and the war's just started. Oh, dear. And we also have the Cumbrian Irish Insularist Popularists now rising up as well. They're not very happy with my rule, it may seem. Right. Let's go ahead and send the men into battle. What we're going to do is we need to siege down this capital. We're going to take attrition. There's no way to avoid that. Let's go ahead and do these 3 sieges. We're going to try and take all of the land. The Welsh do have quite a few men as well. However, we do outnumber them, which is always good. The Earldom of Oriel gained religious construction for 5 years thanks to my Archbishop. So that's all looking nice there. Where are the Welsh? I don't see them. They haven't sieged any of my lands yet. And their capital's actually down here. Interesting. We'll go ahead with the sieges though. Our allies should also be arriving soon as well. East Seax is somewhere down here. Ah, over here. There we go. I'm not quite sure where their men are. I don't see them on the map. We'll have to see when they come in. Sadly, one of my prisoners has died. One less person for me to torture. We have 2 more though. It's always good. My court level is also deteriorated too. As I step over the threshold to my friend Elsiege's office. I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of Hippocrates is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Oh dear, that's not good. Now, it is a learning challenge, so I think it makes sense to pick it. Let me have a look. And there we go. We do translate the text for him. And his learning is increased by 2. And we gain some learning lifestyle experience, which is actually quite useless at this point. we're already as learned as one can be. Oh dear, look at our gold. Minus 50. And there we go. My granddaughter also converted into witchcraft. So she has gained the witch trait. And now I can finally show her my true self. What we need to do, though, is find another witch to help convert. Are you already a witch? You're not. Let's go ahead and convert my other granddaughter here. How close are we on founding a coven? 29.5%. Oh, we're so close to halfway. We're slowly getting there. Hopefully, within the next generation, we can form that witch coven. Because that would be very fun, I imagine. So the sieges are going well. They're moving swimmingly fast. This one not so much. Looks like the defense is slightly better up here. But nevertheless, things are going well. We've just won this siege. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And we did take some prisoners as well. In fact, it looks like she might be worth some gold. I said we could ransom her. We can ransom Skafak for 100. Okay, let's go ahead and ransom you. You, however, aren't worth any gold. So you're going to have to stay in the dungeon. I'm sad to say. Well, am I? I think, actually, I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we could get in a good torture session. Nothing else going on there. That solves our gold problem momentarily. Hopefully we can capture a few more high-value prisoners. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my archbishop. Oh dear. We must stop the villain behind us. Yes. How dare they? That's a sin against God himself to assassinate an archbishop. Oh dear. We did take another prisoner as well. 26 gold from that siege is also very nice. The Welsh men have shown themselves. Let's go ahead and siege this down though. And what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and ransom this prisoner. It's worth 10 gold. Unfortunately, we have to wait for the next ransom. That's all looking good. Gained a... he's become my spy master. I liked my old spy master, I'll be honest. You better do a good job. Notable guest has arrived. Let's go ahead and ransom our other prisoner as well. It's only 10 gold, but right now we need all the gold we can get. And there's our allies, 61 men. Thank you, I guess. Maybe that'll help with the siege just a tiny bit. I think this war's going very well, though. Have another pop-up. Artifacts have low durability. Really? These artifacts, yes, of course. We've already picked the ones that we want to keep, so we don't have to worry about this. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious High King, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honour. Let's go ahead and show in Duchess Lygak at once. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duchess Lygak, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. As Duchess Lygak stands, she stumbles awkwardly. The court gasps in unison as she falls, ending sprawled at my feet, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Your oaths are all that matters to me. She loses some prestige, but we gain prestige and renown, which is nice. How close are we to the next dynasty legacy? Wow, we need a lot of renown for that, don't we? Hopefully, once we have an empire, that should progress a little bit further. And unfortunately, there's another faction to install the ban on the Irish throne. They keep dropping that faction and then re-raising it. Maybe we have some dodgy intel on that. Not sure. Maybe it's the new spy master, and we'll have to look into him. And the peasant rabble has also risen now. The peasants also not happy with our rule. Come on, guys. Ireland was a mess in my short time away. I've come back and things are going swimmingly smooth. I mean, we are at war again, but Ireland is doing well. And we do have another learning perk for the learning tree. Oh dear. Can we change focus yet. We can't. And there's nothing we can do with these learning perks, is there? Yeah, I don't even think having extra perks gives us any extra bonus, like extra learning, I don't think. So, unfortunately, we're kind of wasting them right now. And we do have a dangerous faction too. Looks like Desmond is going to be coming soon with his claimant faction. That's not looking good. We can ransom some more prisoners, though. So let's go ahead and do some of that. And then this army here, let's move them downwards. And we can get some more sieges underway. There we go. That ransom's been accepted. We can ransom you off as well. Bring me the money. And there we go. My granddaughter's also become a witch. Let's go ahead and show her our true selves. Just so she knows that she's not alone. And in fact, everyone's becoming a witch in our family. Including her sister. Let's go ahead and convert her to as well. And in fact, she just joined the scheme to help convert her sister. So that's nice to see that she's taken witchcraft seriously. What's also nice is we've gained another prisoner. 100 gold. Very good. This war's going so smoothly. I'm not sure what's happening. Let's go ahead and siege this. We have to be careful of this army, though. They could attack us at any time, of course. However, this war is going so smoothly, I don't think I'm that scared. The Welshmen are actually leaving. They might be going across to Dublin. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Hopefully, we can win the war before they're able to siege down Dublin. In fact, it looks like they've just decided to leave the capital and just sit on the ocean, do a bit of fishing. As I am sitting and meditating on the finer points of Irish Orthodox, I cannot help but think back to when I journeyed to Byzantium on a pilgrimage. This trip was far from the quotidian comforts of my life as a High King, but the relief I felt upon arriving at the Byzantium made it all worth the trouble. I believe I will forever feel closer to God. So we gain some piety and lose some stress, so that's nice. We also gain some prisoners too. Let's ransom these guys off. 25 gold. Oh, that's a bit of an upgrade, isn't it? We really need to worry about this faction. They can send an ultimatum in 15 months. So hopefully we can end the war with Wales before that happens. Otherwise, I predict a bit of a predicament. Now, what I might do is go ahead and send this army down here. Looks like they're needing some reinforcements. And then let's also ransom 39. I'll take the 39 gold. And look at our gold now. War is profitable sometimes. It's looking very good for us. Now, this army might actually attack us. They are. Let's go ahead and send in the big army to reinforce. And hopefully that's enough. We really don't want to be losing a battle here. If we win this battle, that might even be enough to win the war. One can hope. There we go. It was indeed. So let's go ahead and enforce the demands against the Welsh. To the heartless High King Fursu, tales of your misdeeds are told from island to cafe. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with demands. So be it. We could disband the men, and look at that, Ireland is growing. We just have this one part of Wales now. If we declare war, and we do holy war for Duchy, oh, it's almost enough. I don't think we can usurp the Principality of Gwynedd. Peacefully usurping a title may cost gold, but it comes with advantages. You may increase your rank. You will gain de jure casus bellis on titles that are de jure part of the title. Vassals may now consider you their rightful liege, and we gain prestige. It costs 250 gold. I think that might be worth it. However, we also need to sort out who's going to control Wales. I still want to keep it Welsh. I will give Wales back to a Welsh person, of course. However, we do want it to be under the Empire of Ireland now. Our motives have changed. Let's go ahead and look at the battle. I think that was a very good battle for us, actually. Oh, no, it wasn't. 3 of our champions got wounded, which is unfortunate. However, we have gained some more land in this episode. And sadly, that is all I have time for in this episode. I think that was a good one. I think next time we're going to go to war with Wales again and try and form that empire and see where the series can take us. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching as always, guys. The support on the Crusader King stuff has been amazing the last few episodes. And of course, we do have our first Crusader Kings live stream on Saturday. So be sure to tune in 6 PM UTC for that one. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.